What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
Is good, you sexy son of a guns. And it's Philly. That is Tazzz. It is the Tazzz and Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. What is good, everybody? We are back. We are back with another reaction video. We are back with a Ren reaction video. However, we believe this might be a audio, not so much a video. I don't think he shot a video to this. This is a little bit older, but it is a subscriber request. I saw this listed quite a few times. I think it's about 7 or 8 years old, so that's kind of cool because I've actually liked a lot of the older stuff I've heard. Dude is really, really good. I think he should be more well-known than he is, but he is starting to get some love. I'm noticing a lot more recently. That's kind of how I found out about him. But like his music a lot, and I'm expecting to probably like this too, but I guess, you never know till we see. Either way, it's going to be Ren featuring Melanie Safka in a song called Do You Believe? I believe she sings the chorus of this song. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm not exactly sure what, type of this is, if this is hip hop or singing or whatever the case may be. It's all right. You can hack right through my intro. Nobody gives a shit. But after he's done infecting the entire comment section with fucking mono, I'll move on. So are you done there? You done there, Captain Flu?
Are you done? Can I talk? Go ahead.
I'm finished. Well, I would have been done, but you coughed for 5.5 minutes. So anyway, so we're back with Ren. Back with Ren and Melanie Safka. And go ahead, Tazzz. Take a drink and let them know what's up.
Woo!
Yeah.
We keep it real and
authentic, people.
I'm not cutting out this cough. But anyway, I'm thinking right now of any new people that are watching this. We have gained a lot more subscribers, so welcome to the channel. So if you're watching this video perhaps for the first time and you've heard of Ren, but perhaps you've never even seen him, this will be your first time. Well, if it's lyrical, you'll hear him. He is a lyrical genius. I just love the way his artistry with music as well. He changes it up, which keeps you guessing. Like he can sing a little. He can rap. He can rap slow. He can rap fast. He's from the UK, so he has this really cool accent that actually comes through when he performs. Because some people lose that accent. He keeps his. He's just a really cool, down-to-earth person. We did another video, if you get a chance to watch it, where we did our first interview. So we got to know him as just Ren the person and not in a video. So I have more respect for him. So check that out if you haven't. I've never seen or heard this video before or this song before, Do You Believe? So I'm actually excited. So if you're watching this for the first time, you'll be doing it with us. So this is Ren. Did you have anything else to say, Philly, or no?
No, I think you covered it. You didn't cough anymore, so that's good. We will be adding one more of your favorite words to that list of words that I know that you say quite a bit. It's lyrical genius. That's getting up there with multi-genre and some of those others that you say. So nonetheless, let's get into it. It is Ren. It is Melanie Safka. It is Do You Believe? And unless Tazzz wants to clear his throat one more time, we will move on to the song.
Haters are going to hate people. Thank you. So, here we go. Ooh, yeah.
You believe it's morning. I'm alive.
Sounds like
Dolly Parton. On my mind.
She don't.
Yeah, she does.
Sounds like Melanie Safka.
You believe it's morning.
I like that.
I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Little country like that.
Dear
it.
future
That's
self, I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside. I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, why am I unwell? Will I ever find a way to climb right out this hell? Will I ever find a way to leave my demons? Find the breath to keep me breathing, find the hope to keep believing, find a way out, huh? Cause something funny happens when you're always sick. When you wake up every day praying that they might be it. That you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo, cause you hate that state of stress. And many lessons I have learned being burnt by the fires of depression as they scorch up my earth. I have learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was. Cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox. I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken cause of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken cause I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken cause we live on a planet that values money more than lives, and we're damaging that planet that we need to survive. My broken heart, it breaks every time I feel the brakes on my brain when it aches. Bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angels why forsake, have faith. Take away this pain in my brain and bring the rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull me out this hole? Ha.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, that's the last thing on my mind.
Woo! God damn. Yo, man, his music is really, really good, man. Just fucking, that's impressive.
yeah.
I don't know why that shit's not like that shit. That should be a fucking hit. Like that's a song that should be on mainstream radio or something. That chick's voice, like, I don't know if I've ever heard. That's a really interesting tone that she had. And when I said Dolly Parton, I realized she doesn't really sound like Dolly Parton, but there was something country-esque and twangy to me in her voice that reminded me of Dolly Parton. So that's because different tone, kind of like, I don't know, nasally is the right word. It almost felt sped up to me, kind of like I've never heard another voice like that. That was very unique to me, but a very cool pitch, very cool song. Absolutely loved the beat. The beat was really, really good. The kind of just wasn't a fast beat, it wasn't a slow beat, but it was just like kind of perfect. And he was telling his story, man. I mean, this song was 7, 8 years old. I forget. He said he's been sick, about 8 years, right? So this might be about when he maybe started feeling that, maybe that was like the first part of his sickness. Isolated, he's in his own mind. Am I ever going to wake up and feel better? I contemplated suicide, things like that, getting into a really dark place. I mean, I mean, what are you going to say? There's a guy that just fucking.
It's really, really sad. Like, because it makes you think about other people who have been affected like this or whatever, like the situation. And like he said, he's so young, and like he said, he's been sick for like a third of his life. And I mean, that's sad. I mean, he's only in his 20s or whatever at the time or whatever. So a third of his life, that makes sense.
He's probably like 24. So that does make sense, because if he's been sick for 8 years, 8 times 3 is 24. Carry the 1 times 6. Carry the 3. 24.
Yeah, so it's just sad. So I mean, even though I was bopping my head at first, because like I know how to separate the two. Like the beat was nice, and that was his intention.
Sure.
I was still hearing the meaning. So then it started to come over me, and then I got sad. So then I bopped less, and then I'm not smiling right now because I'm thinking about what he went through. Like I cannot imagine, you know, the only way I can kind of get a piece of how he felt is, when COVID hit and many of us had to stay home locked inside. He had to do it like times four, like, like 8 years or whatever the case. But his was actually being sick or whatever. It wasn't just cautionarily being home per se, like if you weren't sick. But the fact that you had to be home, that's the part I'm relating to. So the being home part, then on top of that, you're being sick. Then on top of that, you're so young. So, at his age, you want to go out and do things and stuff like that. But you can't even do that. So it's no wonder he had the thoughts in his head. It's no wonder, like the littlest things, he's like, oh, my heart's still beating. My lungs are still filled with air. Okay, I guess I'm still alive. Like, that's sad that you have to think of stuff like that.
Mhm.
And that you have to talk to your future self to say, like, hey, if the, future self, if you're there or whatever, pull me forward. I mean, I was going through the emotional journey with him, and then thinking of other people that have not like survived. Like I don't know if I don't think I've said this on any videos, but years ago, I'm 51, but years ago when I was in my 20s, I found a friend of mine dead. He had chronic back pain, and he would take medication for it, but he would always tell me it's not working, it's not working. They keep upping the dosages. So I was mad at him at first because we had planned to hang out. So I was going to his house to go meet up with him, and then we were going to hang out. So it was like those creepy ass horror movies where you knock on the door and nobody answers, but then the door unlatches. Like this is all for real.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, if it's a door that opens up and nobody's responding, I'm out of there. But this was a friend of mine. So, and it was the daytime. So I'm like, are you there? Are you there, Christian? So I opened up the door and I slowly walked through because I didn't know what was going on, if it was a robbery or whatever. And there he was peacefully laying on the bed, and he was already gone. So that was really traumatic for me. This was so many years ago. I mean, I could talk about it now, but I didn't think about it for a while. And that just made me think about it just now hearing this. Now think about this. Ren just had that impact on me, and this was just a lyrical video, which proves you don't always need visuals. But that says something about Ren, like his artistry, his words, the way he worded everything, and the way he sang it or rapped it. It was impactful to you from just hearing it. So I hope people who are watching this, whether it's your first time hearing Ren or whether you've been hearing Ren, but maybe you didn't hear this song, maybe that could resonate with you. So just think about that. If you're having your own problems, try to seek help. Or if you know somebody, even just text them, call them, say, hey, how you doing? Thinking about you. You never know if that one little thought could make somebody's day. And especially if they're sick or they're home or whatever, people are still getting sick and stuff places. So it was just very impactful for me, but in a good way, because sometimes people are afraid to talk about certain things. They're afraid to walk on those proverbial eggshells, so they don't want to say shit. But Ren says shit. He says what's in his heart, whether it's therapeutic for him. Well, I know it's therapeutic for him, but also to hopefully reach somebody else. And that's a beautiful thing. He could have went a totally different direction if he wanted to be a musical artist and just rap about any old thing. But he chose to let out his demons, hopefully to help himself, but also to hopefully help others. At such a young age that he's thinking about other people too, that says a lot about him as a human being. So resonate on that. Go into our playlist and listen to Ren, or if not, just go right to his own website and listen to his music. However you do, listen to Ren, because I think it's worth it. That's all I got. What you got?
I have nothing after that story, to be honest with you. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah, it was a powerful song. Sorry to hear that you went through that. I remember you telling me that. It's not, I kind of had forgotten about it, but I do remember you telling me that. And honestly, I can't even imagine walking in on something like that. So I could also understand how that would fuck you up and how that could resonate. So I don't have much to say after that. It's a sad song, and I'm glad that I know that Ren is actually getting better now. This is his earlier stuff, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, so that's good to know. But I'm ready to rate that song if that's all you got, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, anybody
All right.
new to the? You good? Are you ready? Okay.
I'm
What
all
the hell
right.
was-
I'm good.
Okay.
I had to slap myself.
Yeah. Well, I'll slap you if you need me to. Come a little closer. No. It's a 2 rating system. It's ass or pass. If anybody new to the channel, if we don't like the song, we put a thumbs down and it's ass. And if we like it, it's thumbs up and we pass it. And anybody that's been here a while, you know the drill. So Tazzz, you can count to 3 if you're collected, and I'll do a little drum roll, or we could just go into it, whatever you prefer. You want to count? You want to just get into it?
We're good. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Yep.
He's
That's
just
for
amazing.
Jess. That's for I almost called for Jessica. That was the song we did before. That's for Melanie Safka. Okay, that's for Melanie. That's for Ren. All right, and then that's for the beat. Okay, if I had another thumb, I would do 3. All right, so little bird. But that very much Ren, unbelievable song. I've been enjoying finding his stuff. Even going back to like the earlier stuff I'm hearing, it's just been. He grows. You can see how his music has grown and changed, but yet it's just really good. I'm really glad that I was able to find him through this entire experience, and hopefully been able to share this with some new fans of Ren and old fans of Ren, and can't wait to continue down this journey. So thank you guys for spending the last 15, 16 minutes with Tazzz and I. You could be anywhere in the world that you want to be, and you're here with us. So again, until we're back next time with another reaction video, I am Philly. That is Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly show. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.